is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is day 11 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And today's sketch comes from Cici Inez. I hope I'm saying that right. And she has a super fun sketch. Like this is totally me. Lots of paper layers. And multiple photos and bigger photos. So I am using the Heritage collection from Maggie Holmes. Now I have realized that I have quite a bit of this collection. So I do think that I will be using this a couple more times this month. I think it's going to be a good collection for my grandpa's 90th birthday. And that is where I got these pictures actually. So when we went up for his birthday, in one of the bedrooms, there's these cute pictures. One is of my grandma and one is of my grandpa when they were little. And so I decided, I'm going to take pictures of these and scrapbook them so that they are in our album. And that's kind of like my new thing right now. Like, there's a lot of stuff in my life, and I don't know that I necessarily need all this stuff, but the memories are very important. So I want to actually take pictures of these and scrapbook them so that the memories are there, but the house is not necessarily cluttered, right? Or things that you don't have spaces for, that type of thing. So that's what I've been telling my mom as we are going through Nana's house, is that, we don't have to keep everything, but if it has a memory to it, then let's take a picture of it and kind of go from there. So I have these two pictures, and I am working on my blocks of paper. So funny enough, when I printed out the sketches, the whole top of this sketch is cut off. So I missed the whole part about the notebook punch. Otherwise, I probably would have done it. So instead of the scalloped border on the right, I decided to do torn paper. But then the paper that I chose actually has scallops on it. So I went ahead and fussy cut out those scallops. And I was thinking that maybe I was going to put those on the side like are in the sketch, but I'm going to end up just keeping those at the bottom. So I do have the scallop. It is just on the bottom, and I'm going with a torn edge on the right. So I layered up a couple of different pieces of pattern paper, and I did the torn edge again. And then I am going to go through all of the ephemera. Like, I have a lot of this ephemera. So I decided I'm going to go through all of it and basically just kind of make piles of things that might work. And then I'm going to do the same with the stickers. Now I'm going to use this Always Remember sticker as my title, and I am going to pop that up on some, I think foam strips. Yeah, this is probably Spiegel Mom Scraps Big Mama foam tape, which you can see is not so big anymore. It's actually dwindling down. So I get that there, and then, like I said, I'm going to go through the stickers, and I'm actually going to stick it to this other piece of packaging so that I kind of know these are the things I'm going to possibly use. Now, this is really good for wax paper. I do this with wax paper sometimes, but this packaging was just right here, so I'm just going to go with it. So these are the, they're kind of puffy-ish phrases, and so I think I want to pull in some more of the black, but I'm not quite sure. So here's where I'm like, oh wait, nothing is glued down. So I am going to glue down my layers and my photos. That way I can start the embellishing and not have to take it off, because I'm pretty happy on how the paper layers are looking. So I'm actually gluing from the top down. So that way everything stays the same. And kind of goes from there. So I initially thought I would never use this background paper with all the silhouettes, because I don't have very many silhouettes. I did it one time of the kids, but because my grandma's photo was in a circular frame, I figured it worked. Even though it's not a silhouette, it's still kind of an old time photo. And I'm going to use the charms as well. So I have a little girl charm and a little boy charm. And I'm going to kind of mimic that circular ovally frame look in a couple of different places. And I thought these little shoes were so cute. They're not as cute as the shoes as my grandma was wearing, but they're really cute. So now I'm just going to work on some embellishing. I am not doing the embellishment clusters where CC has them. I am doing one on the top left hand corner and the bottom right hand corner, and I'm going to put my title down at the bottom instead of the top. So I'm just going through embellishments. I love the little stamps. It's so funny because, like, I seem to have no problem using them, but they're kind of a random thing. Like, I think they're good for like travel, and I guess I could justify with the fact that we traveled to Colorado for this this trip and took these pictures, and I can guarantee these pictures were probably in, I think both grandparents were born in Wyoming. So these are probably Wyoming photos. That's my guess. So here I am bringing in those little pops of black. So I did a little heart and a little leaf, and then where that one framed circle was on the top, I found a puffy circled frame that fit right in it. And so that brings some black elements to all. Not that I really have 3 clusters, but I guess you could include the title as a cluster if you wanted. So I am going to glue these charms down with some big glue dots, and they seem to work pretty well because those charms are heavy. And I probably could have put some sort of twine or something through it, but because it was on top of the embellishment clusters, I thought the twine would just kind of hide everything else that I had kind of stuck down. So in that case, they don't. And actually, I don't think that that tag hole gets covered either. So I guess the question is for Sandy, is a charm hole the same as a tag hole? So interesting question. And I'm going to put it out to all of you. But since Sandy has the biggest issue with them, I'm very curious to see what she thinks. Because I guess I don't have too much of an issue with the empty tag holes. I do like stuff in them, but not necessarily a must. So that is going to be my layout. I really enjoyed this. I enjoy this collection, and I need to pull it out some more. So make sure you check out the description box below. There will be a link to the playlist. There's the charms. And you can check out everybody's take on CC's sketch. And you can use the hashtag so we can find you and you can find us as well. So remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.